All right, so we're geared up for the last time, sadly. We just found out that we're leaving a day and a half early, so we get to miss out on a whole lot of stuff. And I'm very sad about that.
Yes. There is a huge storm coming right now, and they don't want us in the Drake's Passage when that storm hits. It's, I believe they said it was like over 30 knot winds.
Yeah, I don't remember what they said, but I'm sure we'll hear again maybe sometime today in the briefing later. So yeah, that really sucks. So yeah, today, well, right now we're just waiting for a group to be called, and we'll be going out on our very last Zodiac ride.
And then the polar plunge when we get back.
Yeah. So we're gonna be missing out on 3 more places we would have stopped in, and camping is canceled too.
Yeah. So we didn't get to camp. And then we did
a day and a half early. So I mean, I understand why they're doing it, but it really sucks, especially like spending so much money on this trip. I was really excited to go out, and see all the different places, but unfortunately the weather does not want that to happen. So.
And that is something that we have talked about from day one, that Antarctica's weather can change at any moment, and you literally, everything has to be on the fly.
Yeah, so... yeah, we're just going to wait for our group to be called. I think we got one more group ahead of us, and we're already sitting in our gear, so I'm like...
I know, I'm sweating.
Hot right now.
I have like 4 layers on.
Okay, we're not in all our gear. I still got to get like my coat and everything on.
I have all my base layers on.
I have everything on except my main coat and my life vest.
I have 2 of these.
But yeah, we'll be showing you our last Zodiac now.
Yep.
So we just got back from our Zodiac ride today, and let me just tell you, it was windy and wavy, and our stuff was not very waterproof.
Look at mine. Ready?
Tip: have a nice pair of waterproof pants, because it sucks to be cold and wet, and then all my gloves got wet, so then my hands were freezing. But we went and saw a shipwreck. What was the place called?
I don't even know.
Foyn Harbor, I think. I'll put it here. So yeah, that was our last Zodiac. How did you like it?
Oh, it was fine. It was really cool.
It was cold.
But once we got to the ship and we were just waiting for our turn, we were literally like this. And I'm like, I get seasick anyways, so it was a little rough for me.
Yeah. It was fun though, but it was kind of hard to see too, because my sunglasses were all wet from the ride. Because Tiffany and I, of course, we've been wanting the front seat this whole time, and we finally got the front seat this time.
And we got soaked.
And we literally, it felt like people were just like throwing buckets of ice water at us the whole time, which is why we're so wet.
Yeah. And now we get to go do the polar plunge.
Yeah, now we got to get our suits.
I think I'm ready for it.
I mean, I'm already wet, so it's kind of like we already did it. But yeah, we got to get our suits on, and then we should be doing a polar plunge soon. So guess what we were just told? No polar plunge either.
No, the weather is too, and I get it. It's pretty rough.
It just sucks. Yeah.
So, but I'm not going to keep my hopes down, because
where else would we do it?
I mean, I know it's not Antarctica, but we could do it in Argentina in the Channel or something.
So yeah, no camping, no polar plunge, and we get to go home early. So yay! Well, technically we're not going home early. We just have to leave Antarctica early, which is like literally half of the time we were supposed to be here. I know it's not their fault, but
I mean, weather happens.
It's still just you know, it sucks when you spend a lot of money to do this stuff. So yeah, we just got some dry clothes on, and it's not time for lunch yet, so I guess we'll just go
up and get some.
If the lounge is open, I'm gonna get myself a nice drink and maybe even a hot chocolate. Was it hot chocolate or soup they had out?
I think it was hot chocolate.
Maybe get myself a hot chocolate too.
And I need to.
Change of plans. The polar plunge is on as of now. We are pulling up to, I don't remember what it's called, but I'll put the name here. Weather conditions look pretty good so far, and I think it's gonna happen. So gotta get my swimsuit on and get ready. I got my rum and coke for some courage. So we'll let you know how it goes. Guys, we are in our robes. Do you know what that means? Polar plunge time! Polar plunge! They were able to make it work for us. It is like 9:15 almost.
At night.
And we just came into, what is this? Deception Island?
Deception Island, Beaver Island, or
and it is an active volcano. And we're going to do the polar plunge here. So it didn't get canceled after all. And we're going to try to do it, so hopefully we don't
we have to do it. We made it this far.
Hopefully we don't chicken out.
Oh,
so
and like,
it's cold out there. We were just out there watching when they came in through like the opening of the island, and
it was so windy
and cold, so hopefully they do it on the side of the boat where like the boat's blocking the wind. So
yeah,
but we'll let you know how it goes after we get back. We're back. We did it. If you could tell, we're all wet. Well, Tiffany's hair is kind of dry, but we did it.
We did the polar plunge.
And it was cold, but it was worth it.
It was refreshing.
The second I hit the water, and I was like trying so hard to get up to the top.
But we did it.
We did it.
We polar plunge in Antarctica.
Over an active volcano.
Exactly. But that doesn't mean the water was warm.
It was not.
It was not warm at all.
And then afterwards, we went to the sauna for a few minutes, and now it's time for a hot shower because we're still wet.
Yeah, and get the salt out of my hair.
Yeah, so.
Then tomorrow, middle of the day, those first bits of stronger winds are going. So it is windy at this point. There will be waves, but it won't be so bad. So we're still ahead, you see, of that huge system coming from the west. Tomorrow evening, so this is late tomorrow evening, we're just starting to hit the leading edge of that system. So it's tomorrow evening we'll really start to feel it.
Yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning.
I just went sliding across the room and right to the door.
Oh my god, you guys. I'm sure. Okay, so first of all, we're in the Drake Passage right now, trying to get through before
a storm.
Which I'm pretty sure we're like. Apparently, we're not in yet, but.
No.
It feels
it's so
like,
bad.
I'm sure this is normal for them, but for me, it's terrifying.
Yeah, it's
Like, I don't think I've gotten much sleep tonight because all you hear is like banging and shit falling.
so much glass has been broken in the last like 4
we're
hours.
We were just swaying so bad. You could hear stuff out in like the lobby area just falling over. Tiffany slid across the room.
Stuff came off of our nightstand, so I was going to go grab it, and then I couldn't stop, and I just kept going straight for the door. And we're not even supposed to hit the storm until 6 a.m.
And it's supposed to be like that from like 6 until we're
Midnight.
supposed to get there like midnight. So we have literally a full day of this, and
I'm not feeling sick. It's just
I feel
scary.
scared.
It's
Like, I know
scary.
I shouldn't be scared, but I'm not used to this. Like, this is not normal for me.
No.
And it's terrifying to see, like, all the waves crashing and just the way the boat's moving and, like, what is stopping us from tipping over? Like, I'm sure there is a reason for it, but it's really scary.
It's scary.
Oh my God, I don't know if I can do this for a whole other day. And we haven't even, like you said, we haven't even hit what they said is the worst part. They said it'll start to get bad at 6 a.m. But then we won't even hit the worst of it until like the very, very ending.
Yeah.
When we're almost there. It's when the storm actually is like picking up at its worst.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get worse than this. And like literally, her and I both just jumped up in our beds because of the noises that the ship was making. Yeah, so I'm sure we're fine, but it's scary.
Sad. Time to pack.
The Drake Passage coming back was way worse than
Oh yeah.
I
We
mean-
definitely got the Drake shake.
last night when we were in bed. Like you could tell when because they kept trying to turn the boat and it was just so rough they weren't able to.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get our crap packed up and then what time is it? It's like almost 2:00. So we already had lunch and we're just gonna go to there's like our last recap type thing today. And
They'll show pictures and
yeah,
stuff.
they're gonna show the slideshow of all the photos that the photographer's been taking, and we get to see all our friends for the last
we're
time.
going to say goodbye. We're having chocolate and wine at the table, so it's gonna be really cool.
I guess this will be the end of today's video.
The knowledge that we had to run for Ushuaia lest we be trapped for days in the Drake Passage. But we headed out of Foyn Harbour to see the shipwreck. We had thick snow, we had the strong winds, we had a real adventure getting back on board, and then we had the disappointment that we couldn't do the plunge. But then that evening we pulled into the active volcano Deception Island. And we managed to get out for the plumb off. And probably a few of you are thinking, what storm were they talking about? And then yesterday we hit it. So yesterday we got our Drake shake. Yes, you've all learned now that the Drake shake is best experienced for about an hour, and that's about enough. And once you have a full day of it, you realise actually the Drake is awful when it's like that.